Hi guys, it is Aoife from Fred We Died Laughing, and I'm here to do a TBR video today. So I basically decided kind of last minute today that I wanted to take part in Feminist Lit February, which is a kind of readathon, a month-long readathon hosted by Jane over at Jane Lindsay, and it's basically just to read kind of feminist books and books written by women. And this also kind of ties into Laura and the book's Femmeuary, which is basically just to consume media written by women, or is about women, or focuses on women, all that kind of stuff. So it all kind of just nicely slots in all together. So for Feminist Lit February there are a few challenges, and I wanted to show you my TBR. I'm also wearing my Votes for Women badge, if you can see here. Oh, it's upside down. There you go. I got this in London last year. So the first challenge is to read a book of feminist fiction, and for this one I actually have a middle grade novel that I was just sent this week by the publisher. And it is Molly on the March by Anna Carey, and I got this from O'Brien Press. You guys might remember last year I did a book review for The Making of Molly, which was the first book in this, and it's basically about a little girl who is has learned, in the first book she learned all about the suffragette movement in Ireland, and she decided that she wanted to become a suffragette. And obviously in this one she is maybe just being a little bit more active in the movement and is going on some women's marches, which looks amazing. So I really can't wait to get into this. I think Molly is just a really great character. Number 2 is to read a book of feminist non-fiction, and I am reading Kathleen Clark, Revolutionary Woman by Helen Lytton. This is about a woman, obviously Kathleen Clark. She was married to Thomas Clark, who was one of the leaders of the Irish 1916 Easter Rising, and a lot of people don't know that she was also very much involved in the 1916 Easter Rising, and this is basically just all about her. And part of this is actually, some of this is actually told in her own words. It is like excerpts from her diary from the time. So this is going to be really interesting. I really can't wait to dive into this, because not only is it about an amazing Irish woman that I know very little about, but it is also telling a very turbulent time in Irish history, which I also want to know as much as I can about. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to getting into this one. The third book is to read an Own Voices book, and I've chosen to read The Tiger's Daughter by K.R. Snolt Rivera for this one. Now this is a fantasy book, and as far as I know this has queer characters in it, and the author herself is queer. So I am thinking, like, in that sense, in terms of the like sexuality of the characters, its own voices, I think. Though obviously I haven't got into it. It's quite a lengthy book. It's almost 600 pages. So I guess I'll kind of have to wait and see until I get into it. But yeah, so if I'm completely wrong, please let me know. But that is what I've chosen to read for this challenge. 4 is to read a book by a black woman, or a black woman who is non-binary or gender fluid. And for this one I've decided to read The Bells by Danielle Clayton, which is a very hyped up YA, I think it's fantasy or YA dystopian book at the moment, and from all the reviews I've heard of it, it sounds amazing. I know very little about it, but everything I have heard has been amazing, so I'm really looking forward to getting into this one and seeing what it's about. Number 5 is Feminist Freebie. Ask for a recommendation, or just read anything that's a piece of feminist literature. And for this one I've chosen one that I have off NetGalley that I need to read soon. It's called The Red Word by Sarah Hestra. And as far as I know about this one, it is about a young woman who goes to college, and she kind of gets involved with this sorority in college, and she learns all about that the college she's in, or the campus she's in, is like rife with rape culture, and it's been like, there's been a lot of, I think, like, I don't know, maybe rape accusations against, I think, maybe a fraternity or people on the campus, and I think the sorority she's in are kind of on this mission to basically get everything out into the open and, you know, reveal the abusers for who they are, and it's something along those lines, and it's like, I think everything kind of blows up and everything just goes crazy, but it seems like hopefully it'll be a good, like, a feminist read. I don't really know because I haven't read it, but I'm hoping, it sounds like it's going to be really good. Could be a little bit of a tough read, but I'm very much looking forward to getting into this one, so I will let you guys know how I get on. So that's everything I'm planning to read for Feminist Lit February / Femmeuary. Please let me know if you guys have read any of these books, if you want to read them, if you are taking part and what you are reading. I would love to know, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!